unfolding. After leaving the rehabilitation facility, Lena, Emily, and Mr. Makosa drove directly toward the private residence where Mr. McConey, his wife Linda McConey, and Sandy's siblings had temporarily settled after arriving from Soweto earlier that day. When the car finally entered the large property gates, Claire and Lucas immediately looked outside the windows in amazement. Everything around them looked luxurious, calm, and beautiful in a way they had never experienced before. Claire quietly leaned closer toward Lucas. "These people are really rich," she whispered softly in Zulu, while observing the elegant surroundings. Lucas nodded silently while continuing to study the environment carefully. Inside the house, Mr. McConey had already spoken privately with his wife before Lena's family arrived. "I will go to the facility alone first," he told her calmly. Linda McCone understood immediately because even she knew Sandy trusted her father differently. Sometimes a wounded child opened their heart faster to the parent who made them feel emotionally safe. A few moments later, Lena and her parents finally entered the house. The atmosphere became warm immediately. For the first time in many years, Lena was finally meeting Sandy's family properly. The last time Lena had seen Mr. McCone was when she had been around 7 years old, while Sandy herself had only been 12. Back then, Mr. McCone had come to pick Sandy up, and the memory had remained distant inside Lena's mind until now. When Lena finally saw him again properly as an adult, she respectfully greeted him warmly in Zulu. Mr. McCone smiled softly after recognizing her. "You've grown so much," he said emotionally. Claire stared at Lena in complete surprise because the only place she had ever seen Lena before was on television and online news reports. Claire hugged her immediately. "I'm Claire," she introduced herself warmly. Lena smiled softly and greeted her kindly in Zulu before greeting Lucas too. Mr. McCone greeted Mr. Makosa warmly the moment they met again after many years, with the quiet understanding of fathers who had now been brought together by the pain of their children. Time had changed many things around them, yet in that moment they were no longer thinking about distance, pride, or status. They were only thinking about Sandy. Meanwhile, Emily sat warmly with Linda, Sandy's stepmother, speaking calmly about Soweto, family life, children, and the many challenges that came with parenting. It was the very first meaningful conversation the two women had ever truly shared together, and Linda immediately felt welcomed by Emily's warmth and calm nature. There was no judgment in Emily's voice. There was only understanding. At the terrace, Mr. McConey immediately told Mr. Makosa that before going to the facility, he wanted to understand everything properly. "My heart wants to immediately see